Hi, Rosanna here. So today we are going to do a combination of standing, Pilates, yoga, balance, all kind of combined into one. For this, you don't need any equipment. If you have a mat, that would be great. If not, you can just use the ground. Have a chair handy or the back of the couch, something that you can hold on to for the balance exercises. You can choose to go barefoot. If not, you can wear shoes, but I like to go barefoot because you can really feel the ground underneath you. So a really important aspect of balance is strengthening those feet and those ankles. So when you can really feel the ground underneath you, those are going to help those feet kind of come into action and help to stabilize you a little bit more. So we'll go ahead and get started. Nice and tall. I just want you to drop those arms. Let those shoulders come away from the ears. Squeeze through your butt as you're pushing that pelvis forward, and then really feel the ground below. So wiggle the toes. You can move the ankles back and forth. Just nice and loose. Pull in through the belly, and then just become still, closing the eyes if you'd like. Nice big inhale and exhale. Just really take this time to be calm, center yourself. We still have a lot going on. In yoga, we call this mountain pose. So really feel the ground below. Just take in long, full, deep breaths in and out through the nose. And then nice big inhale. Let's float the arms up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Really reach for those ceiling. Back down. Throughout these exercises, really take that time to make that connection between the breath and the body and the mind. When we make those mind-body connections, we really make big strides on our exercises. One more. And back down. So you're just going to kind of fall forward. Let those arms go. You should feel a nice stretch in that upper back. And open. So let's take a big inhale. Exhale. Come forward. I don't want you to go down too far. I don't want that head below the heart. So I want you to try to keep that chest lifted and back down. So when we sit a lot, our chest becomes really tight and constricted, right? We're in this position most of the time. So right here, this feels pretty natural. But when we open up and really extend, reaching those arms back and opening that chest, we really have a chance to open this all up. Couple more. Last one. Nice and tall. So then keep that left arm down. Let's reach that right arm up. So if you have that range in the arm, in the shoulder, you can bring that arm up and over. If not, just bring it across. It is important that I don't want this, I want that shoulder down. You can look up at the hands, really stretch through that side body. And then back to center, palm up. So follow the hand with the head and reach and back down. Really keep that chest open. Again, if you feel anything in that shoulder and it's difficult to go overhead, just stay in front and back. So you're still getting that stretch. Couple more. Last one, reach, and then come back to center. Let's go to the other side. So either up and over, you can look up at the hands, stretch out through the fingertips if you have that range. If not, just come across. Just make sure that shoulder is down. And then come to the side, let the head follow, and reach. Almost like you're scooping something up and throwing it over. Again, use that flow of breath wherever you are. Last one. And then back to center. So coming back to those feet, we're just going to alternate. So you're coming up onto those toes, sinking those heels down. Feel that stretch in the calf. You can let those arms go. Couple more. Back to center. So bring them about hip width apart. Your toes are pointed forward. So this is where you can use a chair. I'm going to show you forward first. So I want you to sit your butt back. You don't have to go very far. Your knees are going to be over your ankles. The weight's going to be on your heels. So you can either keep the palms together in front of the chest. We call this chair pose in yoga. Or you can reach the arms outward. But I don't want those shoulders up, so make sure they're down. So if you need the chair, you can be right here, nice and tall, head aligned with the spine. Again, weights on the heels, so I don't want you forward. Sometimes we tend for those knees to go above those toes, so we want to sit back like we're sitting in a chair. Wiggle the toes. Again, you can hold on, you can bring the palms together, you can bring the arms out. Just know where that chair is. And then let's come up, bring those arms back if you're not holding on, and then sit back into that chair. So again, you can be here, know where that chair is, and sit back. You can be here, or you can be here. Nice and easy. Another thing I want you to watch out for is that your knees don't come in. When we're weak right here in these inner thighs, that pulls those knees in. We call it that valgus knee. So I really want to make sure that your knees are outwards as you're sitting back and come up. You shouldn't feel anything in that low back. If so, you're overarching. So really tuck that pelvis in, stick that butt back, and come up. Do a few more. Last one. And then nice and tall. So keep your feet forward, holding onto that chair. We're going to come up onto our toes and slowly back down. So lift up and back down. Releve up and back down. So if you're holding on, let's add one arm. If you have that range. If you can't bring that arm up overhead, just stay in front. If you feel pretty good with that balance, see if you can do both arms. Squeezing through the butt. As if somebody's pulling you up and then slowly dropping you back down. Keep that belly pulled in. One more. And slowly back down. So then I want you to step that right foot forward. So you can hold on to the chair if you need to. So again, Watch for that knee. Look down, make sure that knee's over the ankle and it's not inward. Remember we talked about that valgus knee. So pull that knee out. You should feel a nice stretch in that back leg all the way down to the calf. If you can bring the heel down, go for it. If not, it can be lifted up a little bit. That Achilles tendon seems to be really, really tight, so we want to ease that heel down. Nice hold. So again, you can hold on to that chair. You can bring the palms together in front of the chest. In yoga, we call this warrior one. If you want to go even further, you can bring your arms up and overhead, if that's comfortable, or in front. Wherever you want to be, just make sure those shoulders are dropped. You're pulling in through the belly. Nice hold. So let's make a movement out of it. So if you need the chair, hold on. And we're going to come forward. Bring that arm reaching. You're reaching towards me, and then you're coming back. Forward. So your head is aligned with the spine. So try not to crank your neck up. Come forward and back. You're hinging at those hips. So you can stay holding on if you need to. Feel pretty comfortable. Bring both arms out. Reach and come back. Again, that back heel can come up. And reach. Watch that front knee. A couple more. Use that breath. Inhale. Exhale. Nice and tall. So we're still holding on to that lunge. Let's straighten that front leg. Again, you can hold on. You can hang out here. You can reach that opposite arm up towards the ceiling. And then we're just going to lunge back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. If you want, you can do both arms. Watch that knee over the ankle and outwards. Just a couple more. Just to get that motion. Last one. And back. Good. Let's shake it out. And then let's go to the other side. So I'm going to move the chair. You can flip over if you need to. I'm going to step that left foot forward. Knee is over the ankle and outward. Remember, our knees tend to come in, so we're nice and tall. Again, that heel can touch or not. On this side, my heel barely touches. I'm super tight all the way down that back leg. So I'm going to let that heel come up a little bit. Again, nice and tall. You can hold on. You can bring the palms together in front of the heart, warrior one. You can reach both, one arm up or both arms. Nice and tall. And then again, we're going to come forward. So know where that chair is. If you want to be here and reach back up. Hinging at those hips. Letting that head follow. You can do both arms. Really squeeze through the butt, especially as you come up. You should really feel a squeeze as that pelvis pushes forward. And that lunge doesn't need to be very deep. You shouldn't feel anything in the knee. It should all be in the quads, the top of that thigh. One more. Staying here. Again, you can hold on. And we're going to slowly straighten that front leg and then slowly come back down. You want to rest those arms. You can bring them in front of the chest. Both arms up. Make sure those shoulders are down. You're breathing. Couple more. Last one. And then slowly come back. Shake it out. Let's bring our feet back down, toes forward. Go back into that mountain pose. Chest is open, arms are down. Just close your eyes. Just take a few minutes. And the next series is Warrior 2, or Proud Warrior. So left toes forward. We're gonna bring that right leg out. You're gonna turn that right foot so the heel is in line with the arch. Nice and tall. Again, you can hold on. You're gonna bring that right arm out, looking over through the fingertips, and we're gonna bend that right knee. So that knee's right over that ankle, and if you look down, that knee should be right over that second toe. Nice and tall, gazing over those fingertips, holding on if you need to. If not, you can just drop that arm. Pulling through that belly. Really feel the balance between both legs, between both feet. And then if somebody's pulling you by your fingertips, you're gonna reach forward. So going outside of the screen, you're gonna reach, and then you're gonna come back. Reach, and then come back. Extending out over the knee, over the toes. A couple more. Watch that knee, make sure it's not coming inward. It's nice and open, so you should really feel that in that inner thigh. Come back to center. So if you have that range in your arm, bring your arm up overhead towards the ceiling. And then this arm, you can either hold on or you can drive it down the leg. If this is hurting the arm, just bring it back. Wherever you are, just to get that nice stretch. You should feel that all the way up your abdominal. You shouldn't feel anything in the back. If you do, just come up. You're just overarching a little bit. We don't want to squish those vertebrae. We want to be nice and open. Open up through those ribs. Reverse warrior. And then come back to center. Let's straighten that foot, and then we'll go to the other side. So if you need to flip, go ahead and flip. Heel aligned with the arch, bending that knee, knees over the ankle, over that middle toe. Hold on, bring that arm out, gaze over the fingertips. You can drop that arm. Breathing, open up through the chest, strong legs, really feel that in that inner thigh. And again, if somebody's pulling you by the fingertips, you can hold on. You're reaching, and then you're coming back. Somebody's pulling you, and then you're bringing it back. Feel the ground, the feet, the ankles. Again, if this hurts the knee in any way, just a lesser lunge. I'm barely bending. Still get that same effect. Wherever you want to be. A couple more. Last one. back to center. Again, you can hold on to the chair. You can hang out here, but if you have that range, try to bring that arm up. You can look up at the thumb. You can hold on or let that arm go. Again, nothing in that low back. It should all be here, opening up through the ribs. Breathing. And then come back, straighten that leg, turn that foot forward. So the toes are turned slightly out. And again, you're just gonna sit back, come into a mini squat. Make sure your knees are nice and open. You don't have to go very far. If you wanna go deep, you have that range, you can, but I really want you to be careful on those knees. Sit your butt way back, the knees over the ankles. Remember, I don't want that, I want you back. Just getting that motion. Again, you should be able to wiggle the toes. And as you come up, you're really squeezing that butt. So you can bring that arm forward, holding on with the other. You can bring both arms forward. Nice plie. Squeeze, really control that motion. Opening and zipping back up. Opening, zipping back up. Let's do one more. Open, zip up, and let's sink down and hold. So you can either hold on, or you can bring the palms. Elbows are up, press those palms together. You can straighten up at any time, or you can hold. These holding poses, really let that body, really let those muscles sink in to what you're doing. They're working like crazy to stabilize. A couple more seconds. And release. Holding on if you need to, we're just gonna work those ankles coming up onto those left toes. Right toes, side to side. A couple more. Good, walk those feet together. Again, back into mountain pose. Nice and open. Taking in a few deep breaths. Bring that left arm across. Rotate the torso. Look over at the thumb. Drop that shoulder. Pull it across the chest, go to the other side, let the head follow, spread those fingers wide. And release, let's go to the other side. Reach across, let the head follow, drop that shoulder, rotate that torso. Come back through, over to the other side, open. And then release down. So roll those shoulders back, nice and loose. You can hang out here if this feels good. bring your hands to your shoulders and then open up through the elbows. Nice and slow. Setting those shoulder blades back and down. This should feel really good. And open. Let's do one more. And then let those arms go. Bring the head forward, chin to chest. To center, turn your head to the right and look down. Back through center, over to the other side and look down. To center, nice big inhale, bring both arms up, exhale down, inhale up and down, rise, fall. One more, nice big inhale, and then let's bring the palms together. Exhale in front of the heart, press those palms together, lift the elbows, and then let everything relax on the exhale. And then in yoga we say namaste. And that's it. Thank you very much for joining me. Until next time, bye.